Okay, I'm so sorry about that. I had to stop the video because somebody came to my house. And I haven't quite had the time to learn how to edit videos yet or anything. There's still a lot I'm trying to learn and do to make my channel better. So this is gonna end up being a two-parter because I don't know how else to do it. So for pile twos, I apologize. So I was saying I ended with this Miriam card here. My cats are fighting again. And I think I pretty much left it off at a good place at the end of the first video. This is a pile that has no issue with accepting people for who they are and you know, so there is a theme of forgiveness here. And I think this is something that is specific to, like I said, a small a number of people. So I'm not really getting much about that situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see if there's any other cards that come out from the Keepers of the Light oracle. We have Horus here. Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. So yeah, you guys are definitely magnetic and powerful people, and your words really have a great impact on people. I feel like if you aren't already, you're going to words are hard. Reach a wide audience of people, and you're gonna make big change in one way or another. And I feel drawn to take another card from this pile, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if anything else comes out. Something wants to. Whoa, that's a lot. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the top card here. We have Lord Ganesh, Infinite Abundance. Obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. So I get the sense for this pile that you guys may not know that you have like the spirit kind of side to you. I don't know if that maybe you don't embrace that. You kind of overlook it. With the magic card here and this faith card really gives me like witchy vibes. So so maybe like you're at a point right now where you're not quite where you want to be. And so I think there's going to be like a support team coming in your favor to kind of propel you further than you want to go. Let's go ahead and get some cards from this Pure Magic Oracle deck. Okay, so let's see here. Drawing down the sun, wildfire, divine masculine, magnificence, and witness, and burning man, collective power, supreme prayer, 3 of cups, and celebration. So yeah, I definitely see a victory coming in your near future. Or even maybe not in your near future, but the things that you fight for will make a big impact. So yeah, overall, I think that you guys are just going to make very big change. You guys are advocates, and whatever it is that you are advocating for, you are going to make significant change in that area. Okay, I'm doing this new thing where I'm gonna implement stickers to get more insight. One of my favorite readers on YouTube does this. Her name is Marianne Lemos. I may be saying that wrong, but I'll go ahead and link her channel down below, because I have an obsession with stickers, and quite honestly, if I could have any reason to be able to play around and use stickers, that's a good day for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if there's anything else that comes out for you guys. So a couple more here. Okay, we have elephants. So you might be somebody who is an advocate for elephants. The sticker, you can see it's a female face. It's kind of whimsical looking. I see this as the warrior type. So you guys are definitely people who are willing to go all the way. You are armoring up and you're not gonna back down. So the seahorse is kind of, again, leading back to the, the seahorse is kind of leading me back to gay rights causes, because the male seahorse is actually the one who gives birth. So this kind of makes me think of, you know, fighting for people to just be who they are, without feeling a sense of like they don't belong. The seahorse isn't unusual. He just is who he is, you know? So that's what I get from that. I'm not sure how this plays in just yet. This is favorite. I really get the vibe that you are definitely a lot of people's favorite. Unique, having no like or equal, unparalleled, incomparable. Yeah, I really think that you guys are very unique.
Sleep before sleep number was just that.
We have journey, passage, or progress from one stage or place to another. So, like I was saying, you might not be where you want to be right now, but you were definitely going to get there. Beautiful. But I don't get that you're beautiful in the sense of like, physical appearance, which you very well could be, but I get that people think that your soul is beautiful, that you have a very beautiful personality and soul. Perfect. Fearless. Yeah, you definitely are a fearless bunch. You really go the extra mile and you don't let up. And then wonder. To be filled with admiration, amazement, or awe. And I think this is how people view you. And again, okay, so with this, I get a very whimsical vibe, like very ether-like energy. And again, I'm getting like magical vibes with the purple here. So for this, I really just feel like you guys, I think there's a knowledge you guys have that you aren't quite embracing yet. And the elephant is very sacred and knowledgeable, very smart creatures. So this could just speak to you, speak to who you are as a person, or this literally could be what you advocate for. The well-being of elephants, because elephants are awesome. And this bike has different scenarios. So there's like a city. I just get this, like, what I pick up with this is there's like nowhere you're not willing to go to accomplish something. You're in it for the long haul. Yeah, you guys are not messing around. Your stamina is admirable. Your fight is admirable. And yeah, I am getting the sense that there's like something that you guys kind of are not, like, it's there within you, but you're not tapping into it. And I feel like if you did tap into it, it could get you further than you want to go. So we do all have spirit guides, and so it might be wise to ask them for help, because they might be able to connect you and get you further than you are now. And that might be a sense of help for you guys. So for pile 3, or sorry, you're pile 2. For pile 2, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. It would be very helpful. So thank you guys. Bye. Alright. For those who chose pile 3 and the spiral, and the green man card here, So with this Green Man card, and the spiral, there is this connectedness. I feel like you guys actually, I'm gonna go ahead and read the insert for the Green Man card because I think that would be, if I can find it. Let's see. I think it'll be helpful. There we go. The Green Man is a steward to all that grows in the earth. Part vegetation himself, he is attached to the roots and arteries that join all living things. Yet he roams about the land freely. He's a green shadow on the edge of your peripheral vision, insisting that you respect the earth. If you acknowledge his presence, he'll diminish the sense of isolation that has dogged humankind since we declared ourselves outside and above nature. So for pile 3, you guys are aware that everything is connected, and you're aware of how important everything on this planet is, and that one thing isn't more important than the other thing. You have a strong connection to the planet and to the cosmos. And so it wouldn't shock me if you guys were environmentalists of some kind, or just people who are very aware of our planet and taking care of it. We have the Page of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Emperor, and the Six of Wands. So, you guys are definitely inquisitive people. And with this deck, for the Emperor, there is a female Emperor and a male Emperor represented in this deck. And so I feel like you guys are leaders, and I feel like you guys are breaking down certain structures. And it's kind of funny that, you know, she takes on this, she's a female taking on a male role. So I see this as divine feminine and divine masculine. So I kind of get the sense with pile 3 that you guys realize this duality, this connectedness, that everything is connected, and that no one thing reigns supreme over another. So this idea that masculine, the male entity on this planet is somehow better than the female counterpart, I think you are breaking this cycle. And with the Nine of Swords here, I think you're teaching women in particular how to triumph on their own. And to find pride within themselves. They don't need a counterpart. It's nice to have a counterpart to experience life with, but kind of breaking out of these old norms, so to speak, that you need a male counterpart to be whole or to take care of you or that kind of thing. Kind of breaking out of this idea. And so I get the sense that for pile 3, you guys are very strong in self. And that can be intimidating to people. Female or male. But I feel like you guys are breaking down social norms that are no longer serving us as a society. Let's go ahead and look at the other cards and see. Okay, so we have the wolf. And the wolf is part of a community, a tight-knit community. And they take care of each other. And they take care of each other, and family is important to them. So I know this is going to play in somehow, but let me go ahead and look at the other cards to see just exactly how the wolf is going to play in. You know, if I'm not mistaken, I do believe both female and male wolves help to take care of the family. It's not just a role that the mom takes on or the dad takes on. It's a group effort. So that could very well be how, and if I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I could be wrong about that. But it's not just left up, to the mom to nurture the babies. It's the dad who takes part in that as well. So this could, just speak to kind of that, the stereotype, breaking down that only one part should do this and the other part should do this, and I'm actually gonna look it up real quick. Okay, so it says that the male wolves actually do have a pretty significant part in helping take care of the babies. And they will actually fight with their counterparts to be able to babysit the young ones. So yeah, this is a group effort. Wolf packs are pretty tight-knit, and it's like everyone does their equal share, I feel like. So I feel like, so definitely there could be like an equality for women type of vibe going on here. And it says that if a baby pup happens to pass away, that the pack has been found to actually bury it and mourn. So it's very interesting. I didn't know that. So we have dreaming, courage, and this dreaming card says be aware of your dreams. So you might be people who have very vivid dreams. Happiness, joy is life. And moon lore, ebb and flow. So with this moon lore card, again, you guys are very connected. You are very connected to the earth and the cosmos both. And you're very aware of this ebb and flow kind of energy. You're aware that there are cycles, and so you guys might be healers of some sort too. And this says courage in the face of conflict. So you could get a lot of backlash for your certain set of ideals, but you are somebody who is determined to kind of make an impact and make positive change. Sacred purpose, eternal flame, ancestral legacy. So this could be ancestral healing, healing ancestral trauma, connected to, that masculine energy that's kind of not the best. You could be someone who empowers women to realize their worth, and that they can do it on their own. Grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. Okay, so we have both here happiness, joy of life, and we have grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. So, you know what? I'm also getting that you could be somebody who runs a woman shelter, or you might want to run a woman shelter, and you want to empower these women. You want to make them realize that they can do everything and more on their own. That they are in control. Divine masculine, electric, active power. So yeah, I think that you are a woman or somebody who identifies as female, and you are strong in your divine masculine energy, and so I feel like you're very balanced, both masculine and feminine. And this can be very triggering to people. So this could be why, you know, this courage card comes out, because you're courageous in the fact that you are living in this way when we still really live in a society that doesn't see it that way, you know? So, not everybody realizes that we are both masculine and feminine. A man can have, he's allowed to express emotion, but society teaches them that they're not, for instance, for the most part. This is not all inclusive. Not everybody teaches this, but overall, and you're somebody who realizes that we have to embrace both sides of this to be a well-balanced human being and really nurture each other. So I think you teach women that they can be happy and joyous on their own. A lot of times females will stay in situations because that's what they grew up knowing. So the sacred purpose, this ancestral legacy here, I think that you guys are breaking toxic cycles within family structures. Friendships, support, fun, unity, play. Yeah, I think you're teaching people how to get back to this. How to get back to this kind of carefree way of living. Too. Like, yeah, you're somebody who's breaking down ancestral trauma and teaching people how to get back to a more joyful state of being. You're somebody who is a really good friend. You support and you're fun to be around and you bring people together and you teach them how to live again. The visionary. The world is filled with possibilities. Inventive, expansive, wise, insightful, enthusiastic, curious, courageous. Here we go. We have this courageous again. This is probably going to kind of sound arrogant, but I don't mean for it to come off this way. Maybe I just don't have a better way of phrasing it. But you're doing the right thing. You just know. Like, I feel like sometimes you wind down at night and you go to bed, and then as you're drifting off, you kind of think to yourself, am I doing the right thing? But you know that you are. You know that you're doing the right thing. Philanthropic, oh boy, imaginative, knowledgeable, conceptual, inspired, idealistic, benevolent, and humble. So yeah, you guys are reframing how people think. How people think relationships should be, and teaching them the right way. The Merchant. Opportunities to prosper are everywhere. Logical, discerning, flexible, financial, psychological, creative, communicative, social, brilliant, quick, oh my gosh, evaluative, technical, and inventive. So I think that you guys see the worth in people when they don't necessarily see it in themselves. And you really help people come out of a hard time. So you guys could be, social workers. You could work for a women's shelter. But I really do feel like it centers around this whole idea that you don't need somebody to take care of you. You can do it on your own. And you have the tools. You have the tools, and you share those tools with people who don't quite know better. Because, again, it's an ancestral trauma kind of thing going on here. The Sage. The truth will set me free. Wise, spiritual, wealthy, gracious, intuitive, inspired, devotive, expansive, self-reflective, truth-seeking, emotionally intelligent, truthful, philosophical, and charitable. So yeah, you guys are very wise. You are aware that I get the sense that you guys are aware that when we all start to take care of each other in the right way, it makes a profound impact on the planet as a whole. And I feel like this is your mission in life. This is your vision. Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. So if you already haven't started a foundation or maybe gotten a degree, or something along those lines, you're definitely preparing for it, and it's going to be a realization at some point. Horned cactus, resourcefulness. So yeah, you guys are definitely on a mission. You're not gonna stop. Perspective, awakening, new beginnings, and realignment. And this is the white heart. So this is actually kind of beautiful because it really ties into what I've been saying, because you guys are realigning the planet here. You're realigning this idea of the divine and the feminine coexisting. Okay, so you're realigning people with both their masculine and their feminine qualities, and you're letting them know that this is actually not something to, it's something to fully embrace. And you're awakening this in people. And offering people new beginnings, giving them this knowledge. So yeah, I feel like this, for you guys, this pile is very specific. Like, it's, you guys have, it's like a very specific mission, and we have illusion, boundary, transformation, and enchantment. And I think you are breaking away the illusion for a lot of people that certain things have to be a certain way in order for you to exist, you know? You're breaking away this illusion and teaching people about boundaries. And it's really transformative in so many ways, in so many pivotal ways. And it's gonna bring a sense of enchantment almost, and a sense of because when we start to embrace both, both of our dualities, there's a certain something that awakens within you. Manifestation. Ancestors, remembrance. So yeah, I think that this is definitely, and this may even be, you're doing, your ancestors are in the background helping to, kind of make sure that you're working towards shifting I'm kind of getting something, and this is probably for a very small few. There could be shame surrounding. Okay, so this is kind of odd, kind of left field, but if I have to share it. Okay, so for a very few, with this Emperor card, the female Emperor card, perhaps your ancestors were people who were of the gay community, but they could not express that. And so there's this shame here, this shame and anxiety surrounding this. And so, that could be a cause that you guys are really fighting for, and you're trying to break down this stereotype that being that way is wrong. So I get that, but also I really feel with the ancestor card, with the remembrance here, remember what women had to go through. A lot of women do kind of have this sense of shame, and I'm not speaking for everyone, but I would say, like, to look a certain way or be a certain way, or if you don't have kids, what's the point? Or if you're not a certain size, you're not lovable. Things along that line. There's a certain shame that does come along with, if you express your sexuality or certain things. So as you can see, like on this card, these people are being manipulated. It's like they're little puppets. So I feel like with this ancestor card for remembrance, they want you to remember how far women have come and what they had to go through, and I really do think that they kind of nudge you to keep this in the back of your mind to help you break this ancestral trauma and these ancestral toxic behaviors. So by you having the courage to teach women how to be sustainable on their own and how to have love for themselves and things along those lines, you're honoring your ancestors, and you're shifting the energy big time. Oh, perfect. Because really, we're getting back to a place of purity. Because like I said, when we embrace both our masculine and our feminine sides, something shifts within us. And it really does bring us back to this pure place. Where we can honor all parts of ourselves. Sanctuary. Centering. Release. And adventure. So I really get the feeling that you are a sanctuary for people. So I think a lot of you do work with women, and it's not exclusive to women. It could be men, it could be anybody who needs help. But I think maybe you have your own home, or you are a social worker or something along those lines. But you are definitely somebody that people feel very safe around. And you bring them back to themselves. You have the tools and the knowledge and the wisdom to help bring them back and realign them. And you help them release all this trauma that's been handed down over the centuries. And you help them, you give them the tools to heal and to shift so that their kids don't grow up the same way. Adventure. I think that you're somebody who makes it fun. It's not this whole doom and gloom, but I feel like you are a fun and playful person. And you really bring a new sense of life and almost rebirths to these people. So that's very, very beautiful, honestly. Then we have Crystal Ascension. I am attuned to the universal wisdom and energy of the Crystal Kingdom. And that's perfect because we have the spiral and we have the green man who is connected to everything. And the spiral is symbolic of connectedness to everything. And Crystal Ascension, crystal energy, they put out these vibrations that are just beautiful. You guys are very wise, very deeply connected people. Beautiful, beautiful souls. Third eye chakra, I see the wisdom of my higher self and apply the wisdom in my life. And you guys, I feel like, have done a lot of work yourselves, and this is how you have come to be so wise. But you do have a deep wisdom. And that's why you're so good at what you do with this healing, the sacred purpose, the ancestral legacy. Heart chakra. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. And this, honestly, I couldn't have ended this better, because this is what you're teaching people: how to have loving relationships, how to love themselves. I feel like how to love others unconditionally, but with boundaries, and how to have healthy, loving relationships. This is what you do. This is you. And that's amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards from a few other decks. This deck is the Keeper of Lights Oracle. And I'm going to see if there's any messages for you guys from the Ascended Masters. So got a couple, more than a couple that came out here. Wow, lots. I'm gonna go ahead and take them all because, okay. Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. Okay, so that's what you do. You ground people. And like I said, you are deeply connected to not only this planet, like with the green man here. He is deeply and profoundly connected. He realizes that everything matters. Everything. And I feel like Gaia, Mother Earth, is something that you are aware of. And you're very connected to that energy. Lady Nada, Heart awakening. Aww. Okay, so awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Okay, so again, yeah, you guys are awakening people to the right kind of love, and you're helping them balance themselves. Again, balancing masculine, balancing feminine, and teaching them about boundaries and what love really looks like. Oh boy, I don't know if I can. I'm not going to be able to say that. Higher learning. You have learned from experience. Like I was saying. More inner study is now required to further progress. So, I mean, we can always stand to keep learning, all of us. But you definitely you are able to bring this knowledge to people because you have experienced it firsthand. You have healed your family trauma, and you have become wiser, and you're breaking the cycle. And this is how you are able to teach people, because you've experienced it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to say that either. Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. So this kind of goes back to what I was saying. Sometimes I feel like you doubt that you're doing the right things. I don't... Like, but you still kind of doubt yourself. But you are definitely on the right path. You are making profound impact. on this planet. Kusumi? I don't know if I'm saying that right. It doesn't take much for me to butcher words. So, Mahavatar Babai. And I'm pretty sure I butchered that as well. Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Shut up. What? Okay. Oh man, I love that so much. You understand the connections between all things. You guys are pretty amazing people. So I'm going to go ahead and take a few cards from this Pure Magic Oracle deck. That comes up right here. Man, I just love when that happens. It's okay. Let's see here. Banyan blessings, security, the hermit, expansion, and stability. And then oh, shut up. Oh boy. Okay. Ancestors, family, survival, death, and worship. Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah. Security, the hermit, expansion, and stability. So you are giving people a sense of security. The hermit to me says that you are giving them the knowledge and they are able to sit with that knowledge and grow wiser. And that helps them to expand and see things in a different way that perhaps they might not have seen. And you're giving them stability. Okay, you guys, I might cry because this is powerful stuff. This is shifting the energies in such a profound and powerful way. You guys should really be proud of yourselves for real. Ancestors, family, survival, death, and worship. And again, with this Ancestors Remembrance card, they don't want you to forget what they've gone through for you to get to this place. It's interesting with the death. I don't take that as meaning, literal death for this situation. I take it as putting an end to ancestral trauma. Not living in survival mode anymore. Like really putting an end to ancestral trauma and healing. And I honestly, it doesn't, this is just, you understand the connections between all things. And I think that you guys are deeply connected to your ancestors, too. I think you're profoundly aware of them. Okay, so to end off the reading, I'm doing a new thing where I get a little more, I see if there's anything else that comes out using stickers. And one of my favorite readers on YouTube, Marianne Lemos, I don't know if I'm saying her name properly. I apologize if I'm not. She uses stickers and I thought, okay, because I've always been in love with stickers, and I was like, if I can use stickers, that would really just make me the happiest person alive. So I'm gonna see if there's any more messages that come out using the stickers. So let's see what I get here. Okay. Oh, okay. So this crystal came out, and we have the Crystal Ascension card. So I really think that you guys you're very connected. I think you guys have a good understanding about energy and what that does when you're able to shift it. Oh gosh, and okay, the seahorse. The male seahorse gives birth to the baby. So there again, there's this duality here of feminine and masculine. Bloom to flourish or thrive. And I really feel like you help people bloom. You really, really do. Oh my god! Shut the front door! Oh, you guys. Two. Duality. Two seahorses who represent both feminine and masculine. Two. Okay. I'm gonna shut up. Let's see. We have a rose, which I really feel is divine sacred knowledge. I think that you guys, if you're not aware of this, you definitely tap into this divine sacred knowledge. I don't know if you've ever heard of Sophia, but you guys might want to look into Goddess Sophia. She's represented by the rose. Let's see, book lover. I take this to symbolize that you guys are just full of knowledge. And with the shark and the tiger here, or the cougar, whatever this is, and it's odd because they're both showing their teeth. I feel like this really does kind of just reaffirm the courage. Like, you are not going to back down. So, you know what? It just occurred to me that if you do work in a women's shelter or something along those lines, you might deal with a lot of situations like domestic violence. And so you might have to deal with their partners. And so you might have to be one tough cookie. And for the men, that could be intimidating and could make them angry. And so, you know, in a sense, you have to be able to stand your ground. And with this truck here, I see this as being prepared to go as far as you need to go, because, you know, rigs like this, they have stamina and power, and you are definitely a powerful force. So, and it has like the cosmos in the back here. So I think that you're a powerful force that is definitely divinely connected to everything. Wow. Can we just talk about the two seahorses again? This was a very powerful reading, and very, very beautiful, guys. You guys have some amazing, beautiful energy. And just know that gosh, you're gonna impact so many people. You really are. So I feel like you guys have gone through a lot, but that really has just made you some very strong and some very beautiful souls. So I hope that this was helpful. If it resonated, I would really appreciate it if you leave a like, hit the like button, and please subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, you guys. You guys rock. Bye.